I was wearing a romper before.
Psst. Hey, fellas, try and get that image out of your head.
I was not wearing a shirt.
And you all thought the romper was bad.
So I want to get honest with you guys about he will and could harm children, though.
I'm not translating that smile.
And they're so arrogant. We're just trying to help someone at church.
Way to humble brag there, you arrogant dick.
All the other things I say. Karma, you're such a fucking annoying piece of shit. Karma 1970, you make so many like whoever you are, Karma, you're a disturbed individual that sits behind a computer that's psychotic.
Please come again.
Oh God, don't tell me what to do, Michelle. I think someone is psychotic because a rationally minded person would not create 47,000 bot accounts named Karma.
Because sane, trustworthy people only use names like Cat Mom. Everyone knows you can't trust Karma.
To harass me and tell me I'm a bad mom. That person is likely psychotic.
See, that's psychotic. It's only because of Karma that I'm called a bad mom.
And I will call them psychotic. And I'll do it again. And I never said that I'm a doctor.
Exactly. I mean, I'm a doctor just like I'm a reporter.
I'm not rude to my followers. I'm rude to people that are rude in the comments. So if you're like being rude in the comments and you're being nasty to me, don't expect me to be nice to you. But if you're nice and respectful, I'll be respectful back. Sometimes if I see something and I read something and I can't understand your context, I can get snarky, but I'm never intending to be rude, for sure. But if I'm in a heated conversation and you say something snarky and you know you're being snarky or you know you're being an asshole, sometimes I will just be rude.
See, it's simple. Just, you can only say certain things to me at certain times of certain days. Like, for example, on even days in the month, you can't pronounce the letter S when you speak to me. And when Falcor, the good luck dragon, shows up, if you don't scratch him 4 times behind his ear while kicking your leg up in the snow, then I'm going to get snarky with you.
I'm not rude to my followers. I'm rude to trolls. And I've been doing this for 3 years and I know who the followers are and I know who the trolls are. And it's pretty clear. You guys always, the trolls always show up and say, you're so rude to people. The trolls always show up with their stupid bot accounts. The trolls always show up and say that I'm a terrible mom. I have a wonky face, bad hair. They make fun of me. They say that I'm going to get sued. They like to police what I talk about. They tell me what I can and cannot say. They tell me that I shouldn't talk about things. They say I hate Christians. That's what the trolls do. They have a little group they hang out with, and then they just think it's hilarious.
Huh. Could you imagine being her teacher in school? Suddenly, translator doesn't seem so bad.
So if you come into my DMs and I'm straightforward, it's not me being rude. It's like, literally, I'm just an assertive person. If you've got something in your teeth, I'm going to tell you. Like, like I'm that friend. I'm going to help you with your teeth. And if we're at the bar and someone's hitting on you and you don't want to be hit on, I'm going to be the friend that tells that guy to fuck off.
I'm that awesome friend at the bar who's going to scare away all the guys. And then I'm going to tell you that you got shit in your teeth, your ass looks as fat as can be in that outfit, and that you're acting like a bitch.
Like, I'm the same person in real life.
What you see online is exactly what you get in real life. Just ask my neighbors, because every time they give me a dirty look, I yell at them and call them a troll.
You might have to make me come out with you. And I'm horrible at following up with you. I will forget your birthday. I will 100% forget your birthday. I will forget that it's Mother's Day. I will forget it's Father's Day. I will forget it's the holidays. I will not remember your birthday. I will not ever remember your birthday. And I might forget your name. I will for sure forget your name sometimes.
And if you're really lucky, I'll forget we're even friends.
I have like 5 pairs of shoes. I'm not a shoes person.
I don't know how to translate that into English. I mean, those words do not yet exist in our language.
Do you guys listen to me when I talk? Remember when I told, like, sometimes I wonder if people, like, do you guys see my videos on YouTube? Because sometimes I feel like people ask the same questions over and over and over again. And like when you're a mom and your kid asks the same question over and over and over again, and you're like, I answered that like 13 times.
I don't know what you guys are always bitching about. I mean, I'm too good to you. I literally treat you as good as I do my own child.
Do you just want to ask the question because you don't want to look it up or you don't want to look back? Or do you just want to ask the question? Because it drives me bonkers when people ask me the same questions over and over and over again. Like I've literally I've answered the question about was Anna in court 37,000 times. So I wonder, do people just not pay attention, or do they not watch the video that I made last night where I literally said that I didn't know who was in court?
And if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell.
I just wonder, like, they ask the same question over and over and again. I'm like, I literally talked about that yesterday. It would just be not that hard to, like, I Google all the time. And then people get mad at me because I'm like, Google is your friend.
It is? Yo, there's a petition to take you off of YouTube. I don't think Google is our friend.
I'm not a lawyer. I'm coming off harsh to my fans. No, I'm not. Why? Because I said some people ask the same questions over and over and over again. Are you a mom? Do you ever get annoyed when people ask the same questions?
Yeah, are you a mom? Like, do you also find your kid annoying?
I'm just being like,
Rude?
people think that when I'm assertive or I'm just literally talking, that's being
Bitchy?
I don't know. I'm not the kind of woman that like adds
More than 10% gratuity?
flowery language to things. I don't call you like I might call you sweetie or love, but I'm not going to.
Mean it.
I'm just straight to the point.
Point at bullshit.
Sometimes I just want you guys to chat in the chat without asking questions. Sometimes it overwhelms me when I'm getting so many questions. And then with this idea that I know all the answers, I don't know all the answers. Like this person, any updates on Sister Wives? Why would that question even be relevant right now?
You're here so I can talk about me. Nothing else is relevant.
Sometimes I literally just want to not answer questions. It's hard because I'm a people pleaser.
Yeah, but only if you're a masochist.
I'm not in a bad mood. This person, again, with a blank account. I'm in a good mood. I'm just sharing how I feel.
Yep. I just happen to feel like you all suck.
Why did I go live? I didn't go live to ask questions, like answer questions, and a lot of questions that you can't answer. And I am a human and I do have like my own mental capacity.
See, I'm kind of like Kelly Bundy, where I can only retain so much information in my head, but instead of just forgetting what a doorbell is, I'll forget who was Matt's friend first.
See, now karma came back as Meg's karma. I knew she was an Emily Baker stan. You guys are psychotic.
All karmas and sleuths are psychotic. Just cat mom.
I hope you guys don't do this to people that cover stuff that I cover.
Yes, I do.
Don't ever go to someone's chat and be like, you're a terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the lawyer lady. Doesn't like to admit that she really fucked up and swayed people to believe things that just weren't true.
You don't get to just come on YouTube and start swaying people with all your facts, or your jokes, or your winning personality, or your big smart brain, and being all pretty. We could have been something both with our purple hair.
Honestly, I feel like my gut, based on what the defense was saying and just what like I've seen with other high profile cases.
What do I think? Y'all, the investigation on this case was clearly thorough. There were multiple forensic examinations. When you get to the DOJ forensic examinations, it's going to be hard for the defense to fight the forensic examinations because the shit that's on the computer is the shit that's on the computer. The defense's best argument is either you got that shit off the computer illegally, therefore you can't use it, or some other dude did it. I don't know how they're going to prove some other dude did it when they have the text messages and the geotag photos and stuff placing him there at that time. And the password is going to be really hard to work around because that is a password using his date of birth. No, they didn't give the entire password using his date of birth that he's using for his bank. The password you use for the bank, you're generally not going to give to anyone else. That's going to be very strong for the prosecution. You get the point.
Yes, we found my cat. He's sitting on the couch with me. He was actually stuck in my neighbor's garage. He went into my next door neighbor's garage, and then they closed the garage door, and he was like stuck in there.
Oh yeah, he was fine. And I tell you, My cat is brilliant. He really is, and talented. Luckily, though, my neighbor didn't notice what he kind of did to the back fender of their car. To keep himself occupied, he took his claw and he started etching things into the back fender there. The first thing looked kind of like a river or like a snake, almost like the letter S. Then the next thing was a circle, like a perfect circle he made with his little claw. And then it looked like he started to do like another snake or like maybe the top part of an S, but that's when we found him. He's such a special cat. I'm never going to let him go.
I didn't take a screenshot. I had his burned in my head, like a screenshot. You know how you see someone's face?
And it just so happens that the screenshots made inside of my head look just like those made on an iMac High Sierra.
One day I'll fly to Arkansas and meet Amy Duggar.
Mm-hmm. No matter what the restraining order says.
Like, if I have to become Leah Remini of the IBLP, I'll do that. I don't care.
Well, I mean, I already am, really.
I don't know who Leah is. Never heard of Leah.
You mean Katie Remini.
These outlandish stories are false? No, really, the Duggars are crazy. This is well documented. They have been public figures since 2006. You can Google literally everything that I share.
Yeah, Google is like one of my biggest sources, well, behind Reddit and Kiwi Farms and a few others. Anyways, but yeah, anything that I post or anything that I share, you can just get right off of Google. I mean, you don't even have to watch me.
I don't understand why people on YouTube can't just do their job. Make your content and stop trying to fight and scream and create drama with other creators. Stop trying to steal content or discredit people because you want to be the person that covers the topic. If you want to be good at your craft, if you want to do something, you have to invest the time, the energy, and the resources into doing it. And it's I have spent 4 years of my life completely invested in this.
I've invested 4 years of my life into this gossip. Where the hell were you, Emily? Maybe it's time you tried building your channel off of something other than me.
I don't like her. She spent months trying to ruin my reputation because we're in the same competitive field. It's so stupid.
That's why she tried so hard to take me down. I mean, I'm her competition. We're exactly alike. After being in my own lawsuit, I'm practically a lawyer myself.
I won't, like I said, if there's a hearing, if there's a trial, I will not go to it. I don't need to be a part of the story that bad. I don't need to...
Or maybe all these stories just kind of make themselves about me.
Anna's just brainwashed and so far gone, and just, she's an intelligent person. She has a mind of her own.
Maybe she brainwashed herself.
People I talk to say that she's smart, so I don't know.
Well, they're talking to me, so really, how smart can they be? Okay, now it's time for member shout-outs. I'd like to thank
Crystal, Laura Nelson, The Dark Magician, Melinda, Totally Clueless, Sally Godfrey, Tiny Dancer, Teresa Hudson, Tennessee Vol Mom, Faith Adams, Christ Conflict, Karen Collins, Paula Dupree, Canceled Sadfish, Lola W, Gam Gam Times 3, Crescendo, Tina Coley, Captain T, Susan Elliott, Rena Rue, Sunny D, Sassy Naws, Sensibly Morbid, Jessica, American Dream 2.5, Grace Case, Tifa, Busy Bee, Haiti Joyless, Jamie Schaefer, Nat, Berber, D. Connor, Jess Britt and Company, Bo Roundtree, Danny Marie, Betty Boop Wolf, Allegedly, Sue M, D. Marie, Claire Esper, Diane McCall, MB, Sam Shaw, Jamie Couchard, Joby's Mom, Hollyanna from Kalamazoo, Annette Carlson, Lola Pepper, Allie R, Illusion, Sassy Georgia Peach, Police Wife Life, Angel Cake, Nana Hawk, JCM, Kimberly Roddy Mom, Y'all Look What the Cat Dragged In, Nancy P, Stina Marie, J, Dottie Morgan, Atticus Finch, Epson 12, Pleasant Rain, Sherry Landscaping, T. Adams, Crystal Clark, Sky Vision, Karma Kid 101, Sleepy Superhero, Shaz, Camilla, Leah, Jeanette Stevens, Little Reggie All, Gentry Art, Changing Cupcake, Pink Flamingo, Jen Gerard, Poodlerific, Tina Colry, and Yoo-Hoo Shoo Shoo.
Thank you very much for joining, and thank you everyone for watching.